I have been married for several years now, and fortunately, there are no problems in my relationship with my husband. We lead a happy life together. However, my husband works as a trucker, which means he is constantly on the road for work. As a young woman, I really want thrills and more in life. On the one hand, I have time for myself, vacations, and hanging out with my girlfriends. But on the other hand, I feel a lack of communication with my husband in bed, if you know what I mean. I pondered various options to solve this problem, particularly who I could find an understanding with while my husband is away from home. However, I couldn't find anyone suitable, nor did I want to actively plan for it. Besides, I am not naturally inclined to be a homemaker. It's easier for me to order ready-made food than to spend 2 hours cooking in the kitchen. That's when I started using a new meal delivery service. Interestingly, the food is delivered by a courier, a young and attractive guy who seems to work part-time. I felt drawn to him. So, I decided to order food from this service again, hoping to combine the pleasant with the practical. I put on my robe without tying it, deliberately not wearing anything underneath as I wanted to take advantage of this opportunity. Finally, the long-awaited moment came when the doorbell rang. I opened the door, and to my delight, it was the same guy. I held out my hands to accept the package, and as planned, the part of the robe I was holding immediately opened. The guy saw everything he wanted to see, and I could see he liked it. Naturally, I quickly covered myself up. I didn't want to reveal my intentions all at once. Although he looked surprised, he managed to hide it well. I apologized and explained that I'd forgotten my charge card, offering to go inside with him to pay the bill. Placing my order on the coffee table, I bent down to retrieve my card. However, my long fingernails made it difficult to get it out. Meanwhile, the man could see me perfectly from behind. Being an attractive woman, I naturally attract attention. In particular, my figure is often honored with compliments. I decided to ask the young guy to help me. He, of course, agreed. He kindly agreed and handed me a card. Like a naive girl, I took it with both hands and approached him. Although he looked flustered, it was obvious that he didn't mind. Taking his hand, I guided it to the right place. The man didn't hold back and began to persevere. Thus, I finally satisfied my need for companionship. However, I realized that it would not be enough, so I suggested that he visit me more often. He just nodded and headed for the exit. I had a thought. I think he'll come back to see me more than once,